YouTube is a lot harder than it looks. So it's been about 30 days since I started my YouTube channel, and I feel like even though it's only been a couple of weeks, I've learned a lot. And so I wanted to make this video to share with you the top 5 lessons that I've learned from being a YouTuber for the past 30 days. So if you're interested in starting your own channel, or if you're new to YouTube, or if you're just curious about how things have been going behind the scenes, then keep on watching. So one of the top things I've learned is that you don't have to have everything figured out. I think a lot of people are scared to start their YouTube channel because they think they need to have everything figured out. They need to know how to work their camera, they need to know what they're gonna say, they need to know what their niche is gonna be. Everything has to be perfect. And the reality is it's just not true. If you go to a lot of the top YouTubers you admire and you look at their channels and scroll to their very first couple of videos, you'll find that the first couple of videos were not that great. They, maybe had a really shaky camera, or the lighting's not very good. And so nonetheless, they started. And so I think the important thing here to realize is just that when you're getting started, give yourself the grace of learning as you go. There is a really great quote from one of my favorite YouTubers, Roberto Blake, and he talks about how it's actually the quantity that makes the quality. And what he means by that is people usually think that when you're starting off the YouTube, your videos have to be amazing right off the bat. And what really is the case is that it takes a lot of videos, it takes a lot of content before you actually start getting really good. So it's just about practicing. It's about putting in the work so that you can get to the quality that you want to see in your videos. And on that note, it's really important to give yourself grace as you learn, because there is a lot to learn. So YouTube is a lot harder than it looks. I think that when I was just watching YouTube videos for fun, I didn't quite appreciate all the different elements and all of the work that goes into creating even just one YouTube video. So just in the past 30 days, I've had to just immerse myself in this whole world, learn about things like meta descriptions and tags, and figure out how to work and interpret YouTube analytics, having to think about thumbnails. There's so much that goes into being a YouTuber, and now I have such a profound respect for people who are on this platform because it takes a lot of work. I think it's really easy to get overwhelmed when you're just starting out because yes, there is a lot to learn. However, the really good thing about YouTube is that there's such a wealth of information on this platform, and I have been very fortunate to learn about some really incredible YouTubers like TheContentBug and like Nimmin, who are just really generous with their content and do an amazing job at helping small YouTubers get started with their channels. So if you're interested in growing your channel, definitely check them out. I'll leave some links in the description box below. Another thing I learned from YouTube is the importance of being patient. So we live in a society where a lot of people want instant gratification. They want immediate results. And with something like YouTube, that usually doesn't happen. It takes a long time to grow a channel. It takes a long time for the YouTube algorithm to even pick up your videos because they don't really know if your channel's any good or not. So you have to be able to be patient and just wait it out and continue to put in the work and continue to just keep getting better. In addition to being patient, it's also important to remember to stay true to who you are. Make content that you're genuinely interested in. There are people out there who will like the things that you like and believe in the same things that you believe in. To give you an example, a couple weeks ago, I made a video about meditation. And to be honest, I was really nervous about posting that video because for me, meditation is really personal and it's not something that I usually talk about. But I wanted to make it because I know that there's a lot of people who want to learn more about meditation. So decided to post it, and I was so overwhelmed by the positive response and the really nice messages that I got from people. And I think it's just so fulfilling when you not only can get to make content, but content that is true to who you are, and you realize that people really like it. And I think if you don't allow yourself to be authentic with your content, and if you don't allow yourself to really make content that you're genuinely interested in, you can't ever get that experience. So remember to stay true to who you are during your journey, and it will be all the more satisfying. And the last lesson that I want to leave you with is to enjoy the process. Yes, it's really nice to have goals that you want to hit on YouTube, whether that's a certain number of subscribers or a certain number of views, but also remember to enjoy the little things along the way, whether that's finding out a new YouTuber that you can collaborate with or reading a really nice comment from someone. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also comment below to let me know what part of the video most resonated with you. And with that, I will see you next week.